Hey guys, and welcome back into the kitchen for another Jake Bakes. Today I am joined by a marvelous man, an artist, a scientist, a great community leader. What else don't you do? This is Mr. Akash.
I haven't been on Jake Bakes yet.
So sweet too. Well, to match this sweet personality, we're gonna make some delicious treats that are super easy. It's very fast, super simple, super easy. It's sweet potato pie muffins. So to go with and against all of the pumpkin pie spice crap out there, we're doing sweet potato instead of pumpkin. So, you ready to get started?
Yes.
Awesome, let's get going.
Awesome.
Now I wanted to do something that was pretty simple. So what we're gonna do is just mix all the dry ingredients together on one side, and you're gonna be in charge of the wet ingredients.
I love things wet.
And then we're gonna mix them all together and bake them off real simple.
Awesome.
So go ahead and get started with the wet ingredients.
Okay.
We've got half a cup of sour cream in here right now. To that, we'll add our can of sweet potatoes. These are just like regular store-bought can. You can bake them off on your own. We're just looking for about 14 ounces of sweet potatoes. We've got a half a cup of vegetable oil, 2 whole eggs, and 1 extra egg yolk.
All right.
So here's the
Pressure's
test.
on. Pressure's on.
If you pass this test, you then become me.
Okay.
And this is your show.
Awesome. Challenge accepted.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna get together the dry ingredients. So I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour, to which I'm going to add a half a cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder that I'll just sprinkle everywhere, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and then my delicious sweet potato spice. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of clove, a half a teaspoon of ginger. Pour that in here. Oh, I love those smells together. You did it!
Yeah, so I think you can move now.
Okay, bye everyone. Okay. So go ahead and fold all those together until they're nicely combined, and I'll do this on my end too. I guess I got the easier job on this one. Perfect, that's good. So we can go ahead and add in a good splash of vanilla. So we're looking for a teaspoon, so you can go ahead a little bit more. Perfect.
You did say splash.
You did say a splash. All right, I did say a splash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is Akash Bakes now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a good zest of orange in there too. This adds just like a nice, brightens the flavor up a little bit. Go ahead and mix that in. I love that smell.
I love that smell.
That smell and like the cinnamon and everything in here. Woo! Yum.
Y'all need to try this at home so you can smell this too.
Exactly. All right, so let's go ahead and mix this in. Because we wanna just gently fold this in because we don't wanna overwork this.
Right.
These muffins can get real tough. So I'm gonna have you do this.
Okay.
Perfect. And while you do that, I'm gonna get our muffin tins ready.
Sounds good.
So I've just got standard large muffin tins. I'm not actually a huge fan of like the big jumbo ones. I'm gonna go ahead and line these with just paper liners. Makes cleanup way easier. Who am I kidding? Who cleans up?
I think I am.
Perfect.
Pass that test.
Now we've got all of these lined up. It's time to do the fun, tasty, delicious toppings and filling of these. So what I do is I just grab 2 spoons and I wanna fill these up. I'm gonna have you do the topping. I'm gonna fill these up about 3/4 of the way. Just a good spoonful in there. I've got just Demerara sugar, which is like an unwashed, larger crystal sugar. And then we have just pecans. I wanna do like a praline style. So you can do any toppings if you want. You can add like little marshmallows. I'll have you have a good pinch, like so.
Right.
And then top it with pecans,
Perfect.
and we'll move on. So
Awesome.
when they bake, they'll get all melty and gooey and crunchy together on top.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. This is a great way to sneak in vegetables too.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna be using this particular recipe to sneak in some nice vegetables for my fiance.
That's always good. You always have to sneak them in. And while he's doing this, we got the oven preheated to 400. It's a pretty high heat, but that's gonna help all the sugar like crystallize and become tasty
nice.
on top. And he's just gonna bake pretty short.
So around 15?
15 minutes, yeah. They'll rise, you'll see. The tops will get all nice and domed and delicious. Well, it's now time to partake of the fruits of our labor. So I think we should taste these.
Yes, I cannot wait. The smell is just amazing.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay.
Champagne. Cheers. This is amazing.
I just love the like the orange and then the cinnamon. Such warm flavors, and I like it because it's very like fall spices without it being pumpkin spice, which I'm so burnt out on.
Overpowering.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering.
Yeah.
And of course it's crunchy on top, but really, really nice and moist.
See, so moist.
I got the crunchy part. This is very healthy. Well, apart from the butter.
Butter
Really
is a
healthy.
food group, y'all.
It is.
Akash, thank you so much for being here. Seriously, from the deepest parts of my heart, thank you very much. I
You are
appreciate
most
it.
welcome.
You're such a good
This
supporter.
So I'm so excited that I got to make something in here and not mess up, so that's great.
I guess these honestly taste better than the ones I made at home. And I think it was because of you. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us in the kitchen again, and thank you, Akash, for being here. We will see you here next time on Jake Bakes. Now it's time to eat again.
Yes, I'm grabbing that butter.
Unfortunately, words are things we have to say. They just get in the way of eating food, honestly.
I agree.